Mics are hot. We good? Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Go live, baby.
We are back. It's been a little bit. It's been about 4 years. How you feeling, Frank?
I'm feeling great.
You are tuned in right now to the Kenny Shane Gawncast. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and dots all across the world and the tri-state most specifically. We are back and we have a very interesting guest on the show tonight. What's good, Geno Brown?
Indeed. Yes, man. What up, baby?
What's going on? So, we got the double stream going on right now, huh?
Double stream, man. Trying to get my little
double stream.
My little few followers that I have to see what's going on in my life as well.
Nice. And before I get into that, man, let me properly introduce my two co-hosts that we got on right now. First of all, we got Frank, 5 Finger Discount, Fiorello.
We do free food in the building.
Slap your favorite producer. Never slipping, but always double dipping.
Definitely.
And we got my man, Stand by Gypsy.
What's going on, boys? How you doing tonight?
Chilling, man.
All right.
Glad you guys can make it.
Thank you, man. You're the expert at this, man. You're the inspiration of what we do right now, man. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I mean, like you said, it's been a few years since you've been gone.
Exactly.
And
like
we're glad to have you back.
Pun intended.
Yeah, pun definitely intended. And glad to have you back, man. Glad to have you back here in the new studios in the new year. And we're looking forward to see what you guys are going to put together.
Thanks, man. Speaking of that, we're basically looking to bring on a bunch of artists, producers, maybe some dots in the mix. Anyone?
Hey, dots are welcome.
Dots always are welcome.
Yeah.
Always welcome. Always welcome.
Always are welcome. You are appreciated. No slut shaming in the
Dots
game
make the world go around.
Yeah, but first of all, let's get into the guests, man. How you been, Geno Brown? What's good?
Yo,
bro?
man, I've been
What's
good, man. I just came back from Vegas.
Damn.
Yeah, man, we got to turn up a little bit. Back in the studio, back in school. You know, I'm out here, man. I'm out here just trying to make
Vegas,
it.
Bro?
Man, listen, that shit was expensive more than anything. But it was a good time. It was definitely a good time. Yeah.
Where'd you stay?
What the shit was called? The Aria.
Oh, that's a good hotel.
Yeah, I think it's a new one that just made or something shit like that.
We had
That's
the
a good
double tree,
hotel.
not the Aria.
Yeah, it was at the Aria, but shit, we wasn't living like Aria, motherfucking entourage. Shit was fucking heavy out there, man. A lot of ladies though.
Yeah, the porn convention was
You're out there
there.
for the porn convention.
Hey, listen.
I follow Veronica Rodriguez,
Veronica
porn
Vaughn?
star, on Snapchat, and she was out there, and I was
I'm not
very
sure
jealous
about
that I
her.
wasn't.
But there was
very upset.
Alexis Texas. I don't know if you know her.
Yes,
Yep.
I do.
Yeah, she's fully out there. Jesus.
She started the Pog movement, I think.
Oh my God, that girl was thick as a
She got the claporama.
Oh my God, listen, I'm about to move to Texas and see if I can find
Every
her.
time she walks, she gets a standing ovation.
Every
You know?
time, even when she sits.
God, man. So what was the highlight of being out there, man? What'd you take from the trip?
It was dope. It kind of like had a little taste of New York on the strip. You know, be out there, dudes out there hustling. You know how you go on a train?
I said the same thing to you.
Yeah.
Has a
On
little-
the strip, you know, when I think it's by Planet Hollywood has the
Yeah,
bridge. It
yeah.
feels like a Times Square. Like
Times
everyone's trying to
Square.
hustle me.
Trying to
I'm
get
like,
some
dude,
money.
look, I'm from New York.
You're
All
not
right,
gonna
bro,
get
you're
me.
not gonna
Yeah, that's
hustle
the
me.
thing. Yeah.
Like, leave me alone.
Yeah.
Don't give me a fucking, a little business card or whatever.
Exactly.
Leave me alone, dude. I'm in Vegas to get fucked up and try to bang something.
Pretty
so.
much.
Exactly.
But it
That's
was
basically
still
what I'm there
dope.
for.
It was still dope. We went to Lil Jon's birthday party. That shit was lit like a motherfucker.
What?
I didn't even realize.
Yeah.
That man turns the fucking show out, bro. Like,
How old was he? 62?
I have no idea, bro.
Shout
He
out
has
to
not-
Lil Jon for keeping his career
Grown
going.
ass John.
Bro,
Yo.
he's
Yeah,
like
grown
Now
ass
he's doing
John.
like NBA commercials and shit. Like,
yo, he does EDM now, bro. Like,
man. No
probably
limit.
like the greatest move for him, bro. Like,
Is he the greatest hype man in hip hop ever? Do you think?
Yo, solid
He
question.
might be.
Solid
saying.
question.
He might
At least, like, as far as like making it a career, getting these like IBM commercials or whatever he does. Like,
I mean, other than Flavor Flav,
true.
I don't see anybody else. Like, well, Busta Rhymes, dude, Spliff Star. You know, we can't forget about Spliff, but I really think
yes.
I
I
really
think everyone else forgot about Split.
Yeah, I think everybody else has, but I definitely think Lil Jon is probably #1 hype man of all time.
He might be.
I'm trying to think. Who's the best?
Tony
hype man?
Yayo's up there.
Flavor Flav.
Because he also got bars, but that don't count. We're talking strictly hype.
You gotta go
'cause he was
Flavor
rapping.
Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But as far as like making money and taking the hype man brand to the next level,
But he was like the first, like
for sure, yeah, he's
like
like
the
the first.
you know.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So
But
he's
nobody
like
is
a
taking it as far as
pioneer.
Lil Jon though. Like,
But Lil Jon also had.
Shout out to Bonnie in Texas, by the way.
What was the record that was the biggest one? Was that that was Usher's record?
Usher, yeah,
that was Usher's record.
Yeah, that fucking Lovers and Friends.
Yeah,
they still play that record.
Well, they remixed it. DJ Khaled did the remix.
Oh, maybe that's why.
Lil Jon's not on that. Yeah, Lil Jon's not on that one though.
Came back.
That's why this is the Gawncast.
Hey, Mikey Mac.
Yeah, what's going on? We see you guys in the thread right now. Shout to Mike Mack. Shout to Doza. Shout to Dondi Hernandez.
Shout to Doza,
I love
Mike
you,
Mack.
Kenny. You know I love you too, Dondi.
All that. Much love. Much love.
And Bonnie and Dondi. They rhyme all the time. But yeah, when we were out there, man, tell me if they had this. When we were out in Vegas, me and Frank were in the back seat of a cab, and we were driving somewhere, no homo. And then this guy pulled out this upper deck showdown play cards of girls that you can get.
Bro,
it was like,
yo, you know where the girls
like a
at?
restaurant.
And he basically whipped
Just
out
hands
a
you a
restaurant
card.
menu.
Bro, it was like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or some shit like that.
You see like the cup size, like
He had the blue-eyed hoe.
Get average and
Blue-eyed whore, go!
Batting average.
yeah, their batting average.
Their
Yo, I'm
dick
telling
sucking
you,
average.
bro.
Was it like Topps trading cards and shit?
Yo,
I swear to you, it was crazy.
Pokemon. I was like, damn.
Crazy.
Like Pokemon
I was like, if you
cards,
hit this
bro.
right, this bitch evolve. Like,
Yeah.
Like, yo, are they gonna have like a Pokemon Go for these bitches? Like augmented reality? Like you walking around, you see virtual bitches
Yo,
around you?
I'm telling you, bro.
glasses
Bro,
on,
it
following
was
sluts.
Whoa.
crazy.
bro.
And the guy
Wow.
was like, I just dropped one off.
Yeah, bro. It's like,
Then
Wow.
I asked
He's
the
like,
question.
yo.
I was like, so if I get her for an hour and I finish in under an hour, he can go? And he was like, an hour's an hour. I'm
bro,
like, all right, bet.
listen,
This
bro.
is
They
when we
had
first went to
discounted
Vegas.
prices and shit like that. Each card had a different price on it. Like, I guess the level of the bitch. Excuse me, I don't want to call all you females bitches, but
Nah, yeah.
the level of the girl.
But we understand.
it should- the level
Well,
of
when
the
you're
girl.
putting yourself out there in that type of way,
Well, then by all
you
means.
open yourself to any names and words. So.
Hey, we're not mad at them. They make the world go round as well.
Nah, yeah.
Dotty toddies. Let's go.
Toddies. Yeah, man.
But yeah, man, it was a definitely good time, bro. Like, I would love to go back, but next time I'll go back with more people and a lot more money.
You have to. Because you have to.
The reason you have to go back is you didn't do a pool party, did you?
Nah, it was too cold. It was actually cold
I
out
know.
there.
I was about to say because you
Yeah.
probably went at that time of the. That's probably about at the porn convention because they felt bad for you because you
Yeah,
couldn't do the pool party.
they needed to have something out
Imagine that, a porn convention and a pool party.
That's why they doing it in the winter because it would get reckless.
there. Bro, but
Yeah,
can we
it was-
talk
yeah.
about... Hold on. Let me talk about the porn
Talk
convention
about it.
real quick.
Talk about
the
it.
porn convention was dope, but it wasn't exactly what everybody would think a porn convention. There's a lot of weird shit going on over there.
All right,
like,
so you're gonna ruin it for me.
Before we get out
Bro,
there.
I
ahead.
have to warn my fellow man. You know what I mean? There was like 400-pound girls there getting whipped in their titties and shit.
Whoa.
You had girls dressed up as dogs. I don't mean like a sexy Halloween dog or some shit. I'm talking about like a big jacket of fur crawling around and getting petted, and that was what got them off. And then they had a line to get kicked in the balls. Mind you,
I don't
Whoa,
think
like
wait,
there was a lot of
whoa.
weird shit
Hold on,
going on, bro.
A line to get kicked in the balls.
To
Like
get
you,
kicked
like
in the
you have to
balls.
get in line
to get kicked in
To
the
wait
balls.
for that shit to
to
happen.
get your balls kicked.
Bro, the shit was odd, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
What the fuck is that?
It was a little different for me. I mean, don't get me wrong. There were definitely some good attractions, but
Did you run into like your favorite porn actress out there, or like?
Oh my god.
next question.
I ran into
Say no more. Sorry, I didn't mean to incriminate. I'm sorry.
Like, what do you say? What do you say? Like,
I said I'm a fan of your work. The one time we were going up in the elevator to do Sway.
Okay.
in the
I
morning.
remember
Yeah.
that.
It's the first time. In the elevator walks Phoenix Marie. Dang, you know
Whoa.
better than I do.
Whoa.
You know.
I know who she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
A couple kids have been busted to her.
Of course.
But, I recognized her. And then I was just like, hey, what's up? I didn't know what the fuck I said.
Yeah, it's like, what do you say to that? Like,
I'm a fan.
I
Like,
jerked
Do
my
you-
dick to you.
Do you ask for an autograph?
that's what I'm saying.
Nah.
I didn't. That's the thing. Like,
She did, not to even put it down, but she didn't. She looked kind of hit. Like,
Yeah.
yo, this
It was a
like when you see them in
rough
person,
morning,
they don't
but, you
look exactly the way they
all right.
really are in the videos.
Nah, I was like,
And then the thing is, like, yo, it's funny that you're saying this because me and my boy, I'm not gonna disclose his name, but we was out there and we was on we was on the line, talking to some of the porno stars, and right before we was about to talk to one, we was like, yo, what exactly are we about to say to this woman? Like, what, like, yo, that scene where you threw it back and he cummed all over your back. That shit was dope. Yo, you are the shit. Like, what do you say? Like, I don't know exactly what you say to a porno star when you meet her, but...
Damn. Yeah, that is weird. What do you say to a porno star? That should be like a hashtag.
That shit, like,
because it's not like you're gonna hit on her.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I mean? Well, you might if you're fucked up in Vegas. If you're drunk in Vegas, you might be like, "That's thanks, I might be able to do that." Yeah. Like, what do you do?
It's like, yo, you took that dick. You took that shit. Good job. Good job.
Yo, great dick taking ability.
You're awesome. You're awesome.
Good DTA, huh?
Not everyone can take dick. That's underrated.
That is definitely the truth.
Hilarious.
Please say it again.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. It is what it is.
All right. So, since we're in this lighthearted, spirited mood right now, I do a segment. I haven't done this in a while, man. This is one of my favorite segments. This is one of my favorite things to have guests on to do. Mm-hmm. It's called the speed round.
Oh, Lord.
So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a bunch of rapid-fire questions.
Oh, it's coming fast.
Oh, pause. Damn. All that porno shit?
Yeah,
man, it's coming really fast.
Jada can said it best. A real man don't got to say no homo.
True.
Well, Jada ain't here today. No homo. Nah, I'm fucking with you, guys.
So the speed round.
All right. You want to cue up another beat?
Yeah, I got you.
And then we'll get my man going. All right, Geno Brown, are you ready for the speed round?
Yes, I am ready.
All right. Rihanna or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
Nas or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Ass or tits?
Ass.
Beer or wine?
Beer.
If you could get drunk with a former president, would it be President Bush or Obama?
Obama.
That's to get drunk with, not to...
Bush.
Oh, there you go.
Definitely Bush.
See, big difference.
And he like black women, so.
Yeah. It gotta be Bush.
You want a thick girl or a slim goodie?
Thick.
9/11, is it a conspiracy or
Conspiracy.
Al-Qaeda? Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat?
Street Fighter all day. All you can.
Weed or liquor?
Liquor.
Kevin Hart, overrated or underrated?
Under.
Under?
Disagree.
Under. That dude is hilarious.
6 men. Would you rather be a 6-man and win a ring or an all-star and not win a championship?
6 man.
Okay. I respect it. Beats headphones or Bose?
Beats.
Goodfellas or Bronx Tale?
Bronx Tale.
Brady or Manning?
Manning.
Stone Cold or The Rock?
Rock. You can smell it.
If you were a WWE wrestler, what would your finishing move be?
Kick a nigga in the face.
The big
Sweet Chin Music?
All day.
Alright, damn, that's
Sweet Chin
UHBK.
Yeah.
So if you were a superhero, what power would you choose?
Speed. Super speed.
The Flash?
Yeah.
Alright. Ciroc or Grey Goose?
Goose.
Nicki Minaj butt, too big, too fake, or just
Too
right?
fake. Too fake.
Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Denzel, come on.
I mean, it's getting close. The more and
It's
more,
getting close.
I would go with that right now, but Leo's got a couple years to go and a couple more great films.
And that's the thing.
We would have to properly judge that in
That's very tough.
It's becoming tougher and tougher.
But look at the roles that Leo's about to. He's about to fucking be Scarface.
And that's
that
going to be a
real?
hit and miss, though.
Is that real?
That's going to be a hit and miss, though.
That's a big fucking role, though. Like, look at the movies that Leo's got compared to, like, Denzel. Now, I'm not saying that Denzel's roles, like, his movies were, like, fucking...
All right, speed round.
My fault.
Can you put a homeless man on house arrest?
No?
How old were you when the first time you got drunk?
12.
Did you turn the fuck up? What happened?
Oh, shit, man. I was in Miami, lost my virginity out there. Bitch handed me some liquor. Long story short. It was definitely...
Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole?
Kendrick.
Is Drake in the top 5 dead or alive?
No.
Thank you.
If you could punch anyone in the face, who would it be?
Shit. Fuck. Trump. I don't know.
Okay. All right, so you could either choose to fist fight Mike Tyson in a room, basically till one of you gets knocked out or dies, or you have 2 friends with you and a sword and you gotta kill a lion.
Mike Tyson.
Damn, you really trust your strength.
Hey, man, listen.
All right.
I think
you don't trust your friends.
He's just taking the lesser.
My boys is running. I'm not
just taking the lesser of 2 L's.
Yeah, I'm saying it's a lesser one. Like, he gonna beat my ass.
You're gonna either get your ass beat by Mike Tyson or get mauled.
If you could commit a crime with no repercussions, what would you do? If you were on a purge,
rob the biggest bank ever.
Kim or Kylie?
Kim.
you could have a threesome with Kim and Kylie, but Bruce Jenner is watching and is jerking off. Would you do it?
Yep. Fuck, let that nigga watch. I ain't looking at him.
I feel you. Would you rather fuck a sheep or get your dick sucked by a monkey?
That's when I go celibate.
Kelly Kapowski or Topanga?
Topanga.
Wayne's Brothers or Martin?
Wayne's Brothers.
Flip cup or beer pong?
Beer pong. God.
Okay. And you said something interesting that you mentioned to me in the car. By the way, people out there, we are roommates.
That indeed.
And we are also coming out with a project called Roommates.
Indeed. Shit about to be dope.
And what you're hearing in the background right now is something from the project called Roommates.
Fire. Shout out to Smarts.
We're going to put this thing together. We're going to get it right. You know what's weird? I feel like since I live with you, it's almost like... I almost felt like if I didn't live with you, we'd be on each other more or something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm like, oh, nah, I see him all the time.
Yeah, that is the truth.
Well, how long you guys known each other?
Shit, since we were like 12 years old.
So it was like that easy to move in, right?
Yeah.
There was no like, you know how like
and Geno's like the perfect dude because it's like I'm close with him, like I trust him and everything.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
And he's not in my immediate group of friends.
Yeah.
So it's like I don't see him in my group chats all the time. It's not like you get tired of him.
Yeah.
So it's like
So it was never really no I don't know. Like, we always had that mutual respect for. We was close enough when we was younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's how when I met him, I met you.
Yeah. That's how we. Yeah, that's pretty much how we all met.
Yo.
Oh wait.
The first time I met you, I was with him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said.
Really? Where was this?
Did I say that?
And then you came up, and then you played us a batch of beats.
And
one of them was "Breathe In." That's a local classic.
Yeah,
I remember. Fucking Westchester history. That's a local classic.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So we all met around the same time then. Cause like honestly, me and Kenny was in a group together for like a year before I actually saw him. Like
we used to do the show with Papa.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shout out to Pop Doc. What up?
Shout out to Papa Doc, Papa Diddy. So you mentioned something in the car, man. You want to go celibate.
Yeah, man.
Or you're planning on doing it.
Well, I actually have been doing it. I didn't
by choice.
Is
there a reason behind it?
Yo, honestly, like
my man gets back from porn convention and wants to go celibate.
Yo, to be honest with you, bro,
he must have saw some things, man.
Nah, hey, don't get me wrong.
Ball kicking line.
Right, exactly.
You had an interesting reason, though. I respected your reason, and you said that you wanted to take power back.
Yo, to be honest with you, this is gonna sound crazy. Like, and I don't want to go. I'm not going against women or anything like that. Like, you know, shout out to the women power movement and all that, and women rights movement.
Nah,
definitely
fuck that shit.
I definitely believe there's inequalities in the system, though. But that's my personal reason is just that. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can see like today's society, just in relationships or just like even music, like females have this power over men that a lot of men are not like they won't admit it right away unless you listen to a Drake.
They have
album.
a power over us.
We
always have this conversation that
it's called
women
vagina.
should be able to rule the world.
Yeah,
but their same power is the same. They get caught up in too many small problems at the same time.
Yeah,
whereas
indeed.
it's like. That's why I always say, like, it's the perfect balance to raise a family because you have this woman always thinking about these small things when you're raising kids. Oh, did you do this? Did you do this? Did you do this? So it's nagging the family, but in a good way. But then you have the man that's thinking about the bigger picture and stuff like this. All right, you know, we gotta do this.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And then I think, you know, they really have the power over us, and sometimes they don't realize it. But at the same time, nothing is stronger than a man that has that status, because then it's basically equal to having a pussy, because every bitch wants to fuck you.
Yo, to be honest with you, bro, like the only time that a man is on the same level as a woman is if you're famous, filthy rich, or some form of power. Like you have to have some form of not normal power.
Facts.
And that's the only time you're on a level with a female. Like, because I feel like, in the end of the day, like you got to think about it. Pussy makes the world go round. If there were no females on this planet, we would all stink. There would be probably half the shit in the world would not get done. Because we wouldn't have the ambition or the willpower or the drive to do it. Like everything, I don't care what anybody wants to say. That you know thinks they're deeper than life. Everything is caused by a female, man. It starts from the female. So in the end of the day, like the power they have is just like.
And they are stronger in a certain sense, because you know I was raised by a single mother, and I think like her ability to just like get everything done, it still amazes me to this day. You don't really fully appreciate it until
you're old enough to understand.
And you're like, damn, yo, this bitch went in.
Exactly. And you know what I'm saying? I had a similar situation too. You know, I had my father around, but you know, my pops was a certain type of way. And, you know, you know that. But Mom Dukes held it down, like. And the love, and it's not even just that she held it down; it's the unconditional love type of thing. You know what I mean? Like. I was a fucking disaster type of a kid. You know what I mean? I was a little shit.
Right.
But you know, only a woman or a mother can fucking look after a child like that. And it's something to admire, but as for me, for the celibate part of it, I would say it's just like, not as far as the more admirable powers and strengths of women. It's more of the like the shout.
Right now, these girls playing these games.
These girls play games, my nigga. This is keep it 100, bro. Like, females use this power and they don't use, not especially nowadays. So the way society is now, they don't use it to like nothing no good, bro. Bitches is like fucking. Bitches is the new niggas. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Yeah.
Right, go expand on that.
Okay, so basically, females is. The average female got about 5 dudes on deck. And not even on deck, because on deck means they waiting, not on standby.
Yeah.
They got the 5 dudes actively in the game.
And you know what's another thing? They seamlessly transition.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
We had a friend. I'm going to just blow the spot up right now because I don't give no fucks. We had a friend that, you know, he broke up with his girl. Then all of a sudden, this girl is just posting like pictures
with the next nigga,
with the next dude, as if they've been talking for a while, which they definitely.
They probably was.
Been.
They probably was. They probably was fucking while he was.
And
sleeping.
it just tempted. I almost wanted to write something like, "Damn, what is this, speed dating?"
Yeah.
I almost commented on her post, but I'm like, I'm not petty, and I don't know you two that well. But it's like to what you say, there's always something on deck. There's always something available.
Always something.
But that hurts them too, because it's like they can't. They want something available, but then they shit their emotions, and then their emotions get tied up.
Bro, to be honest with you, I don't feel like I'll ever understand women 100. I don't think any man will ever understand. We're not meant to.
Otherwise, there'll be ball game. It'd be, you know.
Oh, it'd be a rap. If we did shit, nigga, I'd be Kama Sutra #1, man. Fuck that. That's where you make your money. Let me stop before I come in and incriminate myself. But to be honest with you, man, like, that's the reason. Like, I found myself, like, I focus on myself a lot. I try to focus on myself a lot. But every time I get with a new chick or something, I find like I feel like it's taking energy away from whatever I want in life. And it's not because I'm like some weak-willed person or something like that. Just I can't resist the puss. It's not even that. It's just
right.
It's just the simple fact that I feel like
the caveman in you takes over.
The caveman in me takes over. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a man, you have prideful things that you want to take care of. Oh, I got to be like this for shorty. I got to handle this. I got to do that. That takes a lot of effort and time. You know what I mean? And not to say that I don't want to do it, but at the end of the day, I want to do for myself right now. Right now, I want to be more selfish. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, because you're at that point, you know, in your life where you just like,
it's time to time to make changes. Time to do something. I want to make my mark. And at the end of the day, I feel like that shit is just a distraction, more than anything. And then, you know, like, shit, you know the stories, but I'll share a couple with y'all. You know, some females is
Get into it.
A lot of females want a lot of attention, man. Like,
that's the #1 thing they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like I had this one girl I was talking to, and pretty much it didn't matter how
they don't know what they want, because if you show them too much attention, they don't want it.
You show them too much attention, they'll leave you.
Yo, and that's the truth.
But then but at the same time, they want attention.
They want attention, but they don't want it. It's like it has to be a perfect balance. It's like you almost gotta be an asshole.
You have to be a nice asshole.
A nice asshole.
You have to be a gangster and a gentleman.
You gotta be everything. You gotta be every oxymoron in the book. You know what I mean?
Because they are an oxymoron.
Oh, man.
It just works perfectly.
Jesus Christ. Listen. You speaking the truth right now.
Damn, so at the end of the day, these hoes, can you trust them?
I don't know.
Can't trust these hoes.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you right here. I don't care how much pussy anyone, probably everyone in this room, there's 4 of us, 4 males in this room right now. There's one female that's an average looking chick that gets offered sexual intercourse 10 times more than any one of us have in our entire lives.
Oh, definitely. But that's why, and that's to take into consideration too, that, and like let you know that
in one day. I'm sorry, in one day.
Yeah, certain girls
definitely in one day.
Certain girls are very good, you know what I'm saying? Because the amount that this girl is getting offered dick on a regular basis, for her to be good is going above and beyond. So that girl, you know, hats off.
Yeah.
Hats off.
Hats off. Hats off.
That's that shit.
That's why I respect the woman, like the woman that's fucking actually a loyal chick that, you know, ride for a man's and all that. That's really hard to find, because in the end of the day, I don't think I could fucking take all that temptation. You know what I mean? Walking down the street and just getting offered pussy all the goddamn time, like shit.
Yeah, that's different.
It's a different type of temptation.
Temptation is a motherfucker, man. But on to something else, man. Music nowadays. What are you listening to, man?
Man, yo, I'm like all over the place, bro. Like, I've been going back. I've been like just recently this whole week. I don't know why I was listening to like all of Adele's music. I don't know why. I just
really get in touch with the females, man.
Yo, I guess that's what it maybe is because I've been going to celebrate. I haven't fucking had no sex.
You feel like
starting to feel Drake-ish a little bit. I don't know. Nah, but I've been listening to Nat Miguel a weekend. Also, I've been listening to Travis Scott. A lot of Kid Cudi's new album. I've been listening to that kind of heavy as well.
Is it good?
It's good. It's actually
Kid Cudi dropped the album.
Yeah, he did
a month ago. I like it. I like it a lot. I think he touches a lot on his his depression and stuff that he was talking about. But he also goes into other stuff. I just feel like
is it inspiring or is he like moaning?
Nah, it's inspiring.
Yeah,
it's inspiring because it's back to like old Cudi.
Okay.
Before he went through all.
That's a bold statement there.
It is back to old Cudi, bro. Okay. It's just you got to listen to it about twice. You have to listen to it twice because at the end of the day, when I first heard it, like when he put out his single, The Frequency, I listened to it for like 15 seconds. I was like, this is whack. That's my favorite song on the shit now. So you know what I mean?
That happens though.
Yeah.
That happens with a good amount of music now. Like,
yeah.
I was really looking forward to the Post Malone album, and then when that shit dropped,
I've been listening to Post Malone too. Yeah,
I was underwhelmed, but then after a while, I was like, no, I wasn't.
Yo, that shit is fucking.
No, I was not.
That shit is dope. I ain't gonna front.
I haven't
Post Malone,
heard that either. That shit is dope.
It's a dope album, bro.
I'm a fan of his, so that
I was a fan of his song.
There's a certain level
that one song
of like bias. You mean?
Yeah, somewhat. Cause I
but
really
good music is good music.
You know what I like about Post Malone though? He was a folk singer, right?
Was he?
He was a folk singer before he was I don't even know what genre you would call this music. It's not R&B. Whatever. Before whatever he's doing now, he was a folk.
He's a pop star.
I don't even call it pop.
I don't know if he's a pop star.
Well, not pop star, not in the traditional sense.
Not a traditional sense. I guess you could say
a
pop.
lot of the music is pop music now. Everything is
so
all the genres are so
collided
here that everything is the same. Like Drake to me is
he's a pop star. He's a hip pop star.
He's a pop star more than he's a rapper.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Anyways,
we can do that.
I mean, but let me just say, like what I say about
and I
Post
like
Malone.
Drake.
I like Drake too. Listen every album. I listen to him, but
Drake's the man. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I like Drake, but I just don't think that he is a, especially after that shit came out.
Yeah,
with him
not writing.
I'm not saying he doesn't.
That's exactly
write. I'm not saying he doesn't write because
I'm pretty sure he writes something.
When you're that, but when you're that in that like fucking realm of stardom. You got so many people around.
But that's the essence of a pop star. That's what a pop star does. A pop star has people writing songs for them. A pop star gets songs with hooks on them. A pop star, a lot of this shit is pre-made. It's manufactured. That's
Drake
what a pop star does.
Drake is dope. It's just
and sometimes I was talking about this with Gypsy too, like about 2 weeks ago. And when you think about that, it makes you hold them to a higher standard too. Because I'm like, Justin Bieber started coming out with better music. Yeah. But then in the back of my mind, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, you should, because you have a bunch of people sitting there writing for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Why not?
Exactly.
And when you held, you definitely need to be coming out with gold.
When you've held the top spot for that long. Yeah, because he just anything he does is just it works. Yeah. So,
but the thing is, this is like in the defense of Drake and not not writing. Every time people talk about Drake not writing, I sit and I think, you know what? Michael Jackson had writers. So
that's what I'm saying.
At the end of the day, I'm not mad at him for it, but it's as far as when we're talking about
he's an entertainer, man. He was an actor.
Exactly. He's an entertainer. He's a fucking great entertainer. I have no qualms or no hate against the man.
No, me neither.
What up, boy? But actually, all I was saying about Post Malone, what I really do like about the album is that he took some of that folk style of singing, music, whatever, and put it into his new stuff. And it's like you can definitely hear it, and it kind of gave hip hoppy folk. The blend is just like who the hell does this? It's dope, like you know what I mean. So it's like it kind of almost made me like, damn, I should go check out some folk artists. They probably sound dope, Like I never even thought of listening to folk music. So that's one thing I like about it, and that's I feel like musically that's what I'm starting to lean towards now, just different types of music that I've never entertained before because of, I don't know, maybe just being narrow-minded or just unexplored, that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Right.
And I honestly feel like listening to music like that makes my music better.
Are you going to try to incorporate any of that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, actually, right now, I've been doing a couple of songs. I did a couple of reggae songs. I'm doing I speak Spanish, so I'm starting to incorporate Spanish lyrics. I'm about to start doing a little bit of reggaeton. So, shit, if I can fucking, listen to these different genres and these different styles of music and apply them to my music, why not? And why not? Shit's dope, you know what I mean? I love incorporating different shit because it's creating new styles, and that's what all music is, bro. We feed off everybody's music, and you make something dope, and that's how the ball keeps rolling and new shit comes out,
Yeah, absolutely, man. And Post Malone's like, he makes music that, cross genres, but he also gets like, I don't want to call it like a hip-hop pass, but hip-hop really fucks with him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We had Kanye.
And then I don't know where it is where you get that when you come in for an artist like that. You know what I mean? He's like...
White Iverson, that's...
Exactly.
His main shit, he came out White Iverson. That shit's like, when you have a basketball... Basically a big ass basketball metaphor for a song. Like, of course it's hip hop. And it's not even like he just did a regular song. That shit was fucking dope. Like, it's a dope ass song. Like, that song was about 3 years old now, and I still bump it like it just came out. It's not. It's like a timeless song. That song is definitely going down the history, bro. And it's like, and what makes me really happy about it is he didn't just come out with that and be like, he's okay. No, he came out and he's following up with some good fucking music. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You really don't get that.
Let's get into some music that you made, man.
Oh, definitely. What we gonna listen to, man?
What you want to play? You want to play that one that came on that you was talking to me?
Oh, which one? The same one?
The recent one you just
Same way. Oh, yeah. All right,
I was about to call it My Way. Man. I live with the dude. I don't even know his song.
Nah, it's called Same Way. This song is like, I don't know, at the time when I was writing it, I was thinking, just about mom.
You was thinking about doing things the same way?
Nah, not at all, bro. It's thinking, I was, me and my boys was linking up a lot. I got a group of friends. We call ourselves DTO. You know what I'm saying? The takeover from when we was like 15 years old. We grew up together. Just like thinking and reminiscing about good times and how we still, after all, how people get older and they like lose touch. And it's crazy that like we all, most of us went to the military. Some of them were cops or whatever, and we kind of all end up being in the same type of work field and. We still communicate in the daily. We still kind of got the same mind, not the same mindset as when we were younger, but we think alike. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, like it's almost to the point where we can finish each other's sentences. I can tell you what each one of these niggas is doing right now, probably. And it's just like when I'm writing, I was in the studio and a beat came on. I'm just like, you know what? Just make me a track for my niggas real quick. You know what I mean? Me and my niggas. So it's called The Same Way because shit, me and my niggas the same way.
Oh God. Here it is, Geno Brown, Same Way.
So if you with your motherfucking brother or your squad, ride out, Cinnamon. Me and my niggas the same way. Small circles, that's the gang. If a nigga slip and promise I'ma get him, I know he gon' do the same thing. Hard times we gon' maintain and back at it like a boomerang. Keep it up, we don't change, man. Me and my niggas the same way. All my niggas raise your lighter, representing all the fire. And niggas done been through. If niggas official, then go ahead and big up your rider. Ladies go and rip your best friend. Tell her go and shake her best in. Beat up in your bag and let her know she better. Ain't no other bitches testing. Me, I gotta rep the whole team. Big announcement like a mean gene. Plus a nigga looking so clean. Try to press me, he gon' set a screen. But never that, I stay on low, bro. Don't want no problems for my bro. Don't get it twisted, we on go. But you don't want these problems, no. Why you niggas trippin'? We just out here living, looking for these women, feeling froggy ribbon. He gon' tell me get it, I'ma say I'm with it. What about the bitches? They be swinging with us. Nigga, hold my chicken, fuck it, I'ma get him. Shit, I was going off this Henny, but fuck it, I'm ready. Me and my niggas the same way. Small circles, that's a gang. If a nigga slip and promise I'ma get him, I know he gon' do the same thing. Hard times we gon' maintain and back at it like a boomerang. Keep it up, we don't change, man. Me and my niggas the same way. Small circles, that's the gang. If a nigga slip and promise I'ma get him, I know he gon' do the same thing. Hard times we gon' maintain and back at it like a boomerang. Keep it up, we don't change, man. Me and my niggas the same way. Yeah, me and my niggas the same way. These hoes couldn't tempt me. With a pimp C, that's the sensei. All my riders by the dollar, so we hear it not of whatever sensei. Rising let we on that petrol, while your niggas looking MK. Day one when the day's done. Way back like Slim Pond. Back when we ain't had none. Back like high cross bonds. My niggas get chips and I gotta get chips. And we put it together, that's team building. Bring hoes to the place and they think it's a bank. Like, nah, baby girl, that's the team building. All my hitters to the left, all my niggas to the right. Mama, go and big up yourself. If you're stacking, show you right. Back then, they didn't want me. All I had was my homies. If you been down with the same one ever since the day when they raped them. Me and my niggas the same way. Small circles, that's a gang. If a nigga slippin', promise I'ma get him. I know he gon' do the same thing. Hard times we gon' maintain and back at it like a boomerang. Keep it up, but we don't change, man. Me and my niggas the same way. Me and my niggas the same way. Small circles, that's a gang. If a nigga slippin', promise I'ma get him. I know he gon' do the same thing. Hard times we gon' maintain and back at it like a boomerang. Keep it up, but we don't change, man. Me and my niggas the same way.
Geno Brown.
Geno.
A.K.A. formerly Geno Flames, man.
Yeah, that shit was throwback, man. Back when I wanted to be a superhero / rapper.
Damn, so what happened?
I ain't had powers. I found out I had powers.
Word. All right, so no doubt. Tell people where they can get that right now, though.
Oh, yeah, y'all could go on my SoundCloud / Geno Brown. That's pretty much it. SoundCloud / Geno Brown. My website's down right now. SJ, what's up, man?
Yo, S Jack.
Shout out to Wavy letter S.
Wavy letter S.
He thinks he's lit, but he ain't lit.
He got shots at the homie. Oh, man.
All right, so what's good, man? You want to spit a freestyle real quick for the people real quick?
Them bars.
He gonna put me on.
Man, you want to do what a rapper does and rap?
Spit those bars, cuz.
Or something. So we gonna do this like...
Hey.
I'm sitting in this chair, sipping on some beer. About to be Friday, I'm like, hell yeah. About to find some hoes, bring them to the show. Chillin' with my bros, well I split them with my bros. Then I split them and I get between the middle. When I make them wiggle, jiggle, make that booty pop. Niggas know I'm like my pops, always got the cops knocking at my door since day one. Got your hun talking about she wanna get that cinnamon bun. I get between them jeans. Hit that lemon green, and then I make a scream. Ow, I beat it right. Yeah, I know I do it right. Lay the pipe like Mario Brothers. I do that all night. Well, yo, I'm stuttering. I come through smoother than butter, and niggas couldn't never stop a nigga pulling triggers. How you figure that you bigger? Leave a nigga in the basement like I'm hosting on Tigger. I mean, I do it well. Making the pussy swell. Yeah, she wetter than the well. Now she wailing. You niggas know I'm never coming through soft. I come through like I'm Ricky Ross, a fucking boss. From the top of the dome, me on that Kenny Shane Gone show. I got your hoe talking about she want more though. Oh man, let me stop. Be kind of slow for me. You know I like to be fast.
Geno Brown, make some noise. You know. I gotta get a clap sound effect, man. That was weak, but thank you, man. I'm gonna be back next week with the sound effects. See me next week, man. I'm gonna have a logo. I'm gonna have an intro. I'm gonna be out here. I'm gonna be out here. But all right, now I wanted to get in some real talk. If you out here, please call in. You know we got the number out here, 914-356-8712. 914 is the area code. It is where we are originating. 914-356-8712. But let's talk about what's going on in the world, man, because we have a lot of interesting discussions.
Current events
all of the time.
Man, I hate Facebook nowadays, bro.
Yeah, man. So I wanted you to tell the people something. You were in the army, right?
Yeah, I was in
so you dedicated yourself to this country.
Indeed, man. Yeah, I did.
So salute to that, man.
Oh yeah, much love, man. I appreciate that, man.
Honestly, we appreciate your service.
Definitely. I appreciate the support, man. I mean, I definitely
support the truth. Don't support the cause.
Oh man, tell me about it, man. I'll tell you right now.
So how do you feel about our president? Let's just get it out there.
All right. To be honest with you,
wants to jump into it.
He wants to jump into it. I respect it,
it's
though.
the most talked about anywhere you go.
Do it, man.
It's the most talked about thing.
I'm gonna give you two answers. The emotional side of me does not like this president at all.
Okay.
And I say the emotional side, and I'll tell you why afterwards. But
me neither. But go ahead.
The more logical part of me is like I'm a little nervous. But I'm willing to,
especially over these past 2 weeks.
Yeah, he's been doing some. He's been doing some things that's kind of questionable.
Because when we have conversations about this stuff all the time, and when Trump originally came out, I was like, he's not gonna do that.
Yeah,
and you know what I mean? I thought he was a troll. I thought he was literally playing the people, and that's why part of me wanted him to win.
Yeah,
because I was like, this dude, you know what? Hillary is just another politician, bro. She's
old
gonna
shit.
get in, perpetuate
the same
war.
shit.
Wall Street is gonna continue to run our government.
Yeah.
And the same bullshit. And then the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. And not to say that Donald Trump wouldn't do that. And I think he is doing that. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna go on.
It's just the
man.
devil.
That's why I didn't vote though, because I feel in the midst of all the shit that is going on, it's giving no voice to people that are in this room that don't really feel like I'm really gonna go to the voting booth to vote for either of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's because even though like I feel like you could be a good wild card, it's like, boom, I don't want you to actually carry out some of the crazy shit you were saying, which it seems like he's really planning on doing.
Yeah.
So it's like, like when he first came out, he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna release the 9/11 Commission report, all the pages that were unreleased.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run with my own money. I'm gonna do all this stuff." And I'm like,
Sounds good.
It sounds all right. Let's see what else this guy's got to say.
He's a businessman. It's like so.
Exactly.
You know the saying, "Don't ever trust a businessman."
Nah. I didn't trust him. I mean,
Oh, the way it's looking.
No, but I'm not saying you.
that's
no,
part of
no.
the reason I didn't vote for him, because I'm like, I don't trust politicians as it is.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying you. I'm saying like
Just in general.
There's no middle ground anywhere you go.
Right.
Like whether it's news or it's on social media, there's no middle ground.
No.
There's the hard left and the hard right,
And it's harder.
And that's it.
That's the problem.
So
and that's
like
why
it's
the
very
logic
hard to
part
pay
of me-
attention to this shit.
And to be honest
Like,
with you, just politics
really.
in general is such a fucking monster in itself. Like,
Hell yeah.
until you really that's why like I'm very like apprehensive before I answer questions like this.
Right.
Because my knowledge of it is not as vast as I would like it to be. But honestly, I feel like nobody's knowledge of it is vast as it's supposed to be.
No, because we don't know what the fuck is going
Exactly.
on behind the closed
So
doors.
all we have is
really don't.
speculation. So that's why when I say like the emotional side of me does not like Trump, because
I totally understand that.
you know what I mean? As far as especially being a black man in America.
Yeah,
You know
I
what I
totally
mean?
understand. I wanted
Yeah.
to get into that too, and that goes back to the part of me like thinking that he was gonna be a troll.
Yeah.
Because I was listening to a conversation and like different podcasts and like hearing people like Russell Simmons talk about him that actually knew him,
Yeah.
and just the way they were talking about him, I was like, this dude's not a racist. Like, I don't think he's racist.
Yeah.
Like, I
don't
think he's just
racist
playing
either.
people. But, and then Van Jones made an interesting point that I kind of agree with too. But he's like, he may not be a racist. I don't think he's racist, but he's a racial opportunist.
That's what I see him as.
Which is worse.
This is worse.
And then that
because at the
flipped
end
it
of
on
the
me
day,
'cause
there's
I'm
no moral.
like,
He incites racism.
that means
on
that like
another level.
it's just it just means you're willing to win by tearing apart people.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's definitely not what this nation needs, is right? Especially right now, like we're like at the brink of making great progression or fucking great like problems. You know what I mean? Like
Regression.
regression. That's the word. I didn't want to sound stupid and say something wrong, so I said problem.
Yeah.
But anyways, like honestly, like his method for getting on, like, but it's in the end of the day, it backfired because you have what I see on Twitter and all types of social media is a lot of people that did vote for him are like regretting it and they're voicing their opinion about it.
Because I wasn't gonna be part of that.
Yeah, and it's just seeing his cabinet and like the potential of him,
That's
how
the
much
shit
money
that's-
he's gonna
that's
make.
scary.
Yeah, it's scary
That's the
as
shit
fuck.
that's scary. Because as soon as he got in there, he started hiring these people, and you like, damn, you looking like George Bush #2 right now.
Exactly. Yo, they have potentially what? How many billions was it they might make at the end of this? Out of his, I think it was like $9 billion they predicted or something.
Yo, and
George
just
Bush.
real quick, doesn't Trump and Bannon look like Bush and Cheney? Like, I feel like
Scary.
Bannon is really pulling the strings.
Yo,
like Trump
I
is
hope
just the
Because Dick
front.
Cheney is the reason that our country is still fucked up.
Yeah, because of Halliburton, he want to get the oil.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For people that don't know, let's keep it. All right, he just brought up one of the illest points I've been saying
break
over
it
the
down.
last decade. Halliburton, he used to be vice president of a company.
Tell him what
named
Halliburton is. Tell him what Halliburton
Halliburton
is.
is a company that manufactures things for war. So if that
Weapons,
stock
all that
goes up,
bullshit, yeah.
it means we're at war. And Bush came out with something that was no bid contract. So usually every company has an opportunity to bid and give the best price for contracts to manufacture the shit to go to war.
So
And
whoever
he
has
said,
the
"You know
lowest
what?
price."
I'm going to get rid of all this. I'm going to give it to Halliburton because I want them to have the contract. And that is directly fucking people getting rich off of war. Kids dying off of war. And people in office getting rich off of war. and then telling you if you question it, oh, you don't support the troops.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't support the troops.
And
that Fox shit, and now this is why we're so fucked, because the Fox shit, I used to look at this like, oh my God, the fuckery of Fox News. Now I look at MSNBC, I'm like, fuck you guys too. You guys aren't any better.
When I was during the whole presidential debate, or like everything, the debates and after the election, I would switch back between Fox and CNN, or Fox and MSNBC, the right or the left, whatever. I'd be switching back and forth. And it's just comical how much they're spitting facts from one side. They're not. It's like wait, who's telling the truth?
Nobody is.
Because nobody.
The truth doesn't. It's almost like that's a big issue.
That's a big issue because there's a lot of people that's misinformed about what's really going on.
News should not even be called news anymore.
I don't know shit what's going on, but people don't know the truth.
News should not be called news anymore. It should. 90% of news is all opinion pieces is what they call it.
Well, it's agenda.
Well, yeah, opinion and agenda pieces. It's really agenda, but the proper term is opinion piece. It's just fucking. And that's the problem. It's like, and I'm gonna keep it 100. Another problem in our society is just the will or the want to actually go out there and learn what's really going on. Yeah. Because you got to think like, what exactly is the incentive of learning what's going on? What the fuck am I gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Yeah. That's the average thought you're gonna get from somebody.
And it's almost like, is it better? We also said this before. Is it better to be privy to all this stuff?
No,
and feel powerless, or to just keep doing
ignorant
your thing?
And bliss.
I'm gonna just watch sports, watch the Super Bowl, make my music, go to work, get my money, come home, and fuck everybody.
And honestly, it almost feels safer there, because once you break that glass, once you shatter that bubble, it's no going back. Because
I heard a great quote. You can't unring a bell.
You can't unring.
That's fire.
Yeah. Cannot unring a bell.
That is fire.
That's dope.
And that's the truth, man. Like, honestly, like, I grew up in a Christian home. I'm on a little tangent, but it's definitely related. I grew up in a Christian home, and I was raised to never question, our faith and all that stuff like that. Once I joined the military, I met a couple of different people from different religions, and just got me curious. And I never was like the holier than thou. I was always a bad kid. I'm not gonna lie, but I always did believe that Christianity.
You're a bad kid in your teens, though. You're a good person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I wasn't like a malicious person. Just doing fucking stupid shit, basically.
Kid shit.
But in the end of the day, once I got older, I had questions, and I was around people that had different answers. Well, those different answers made me read and do research myself because I got tired of being confused. What that did was, it made me realize maybe what I was taught my whole life is wrong. And then I kept researching, and then I'm now at this point, I'm 100% sure what the fuck my parents told me is it's wrong. You're wrong. Right. But once that bubble was shattered, it's there's no way back. Yeah. And I was I have this mentality maybe there is no afterlife or something like that. You know what I mean?
Do you think that would have happened if you didn't go to the military? If you just
eventually,
stayed home?
It would have, but I think it would have happened slower.
You think it would have happened a lot?
I just feel like it accelerated because just the people I was around. Yeah. But eventually, those questions were always lingering in my mind. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's the type of person I am.
Different experience is the key to, knowledge. Because knowledge is understanding. You know what I mean? And so if you get to understand different perspectives, that's everything. That's why if you look at, I said this before, I was the only racist people I know are the people that have limited interaction with other groups.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So it's
that's the truth, bro. That's the truth, bro. And that's one thing I love about the military that did for me. Because if you were to log into my Facebook, you would see the vast diversity in my friends list. It's so crazy. I got friends from the hood that I grew up with. Yeah. I got friends in Korea. Yeah. I got friends in Czech and all different places, walks of life that have so many different ways of viewing things. And that helps me. Mm-hmm. It helps me, and I just want. That's what I don't know. I don't know if I'll say because they don't know. You see how I post a lot of controversial topics on my page a lot, and I'll just put thoughts because I almost want to instigate an argument, not to see entertainment. I want them to talk.
Yeah.
Once they get past the fuck you nigger and bitch crack all that bullshit,
right?
Eventually a conversation is gonna spark.
People are never gonna get past.
No, it happens, bro. It happens.
And it's
sometimes
even it happens
on Facebook though. Like that's my thing. Like
on
people
Facebook,
are never gonna. I'm never gonna agree with Frank through Facebook.
You're not gonna agree, but the point is, it doesn't matter if you agree because you're not trying to agree when you get into an argument. You're trying to win.
Right.
That's all you're trying to do.
Intellectual pride.
Yeah. Exactly. But the thing about my page is what I say is that I'm bringing two sides of the spectrum that would never even conversate.
Exactly.
And now they're there. So regardless if you're not gonna, nobody's gonna leave the argument like, oh, my mind has changed, I'm enlightened. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
But it'll cause you to like, all right, you'll hear their concerns. Maybe you'll have this argument that you think is ironclad, and they'll find holes in it and be like, oh shit,
that's a good thought.
I got to go back and research.
Right.
And then you might find some shit out you know what, maybe he wasn't full of shit. You're gonna bite your tongue a little bit, but you're not gonna tell nobody.
Exactly.
But you know what I mean? At the end of the day,
you'll take a moment to pause.
I have never seen a Facebook argument that someone was like, arguing back and forth. Yeah, and someone was like, you know what? That's a good point. I'm gonna change.
Yo, I have, bro. After this show, I'm gonna show you
on this.
I'm not like that. Not like that. It's not gonna happen. That's not realistic.
That's not human nature. Like pride doesn't work like that.
What I'm saying is,
you're not gonna kick my ass and be like, yo, good fight, bro.
Why do we have so much pride with this when it comes to politics? Why?
Because the politicians are smart.
We have an innate feeling as human beings to just want to be right, I guess.
But I feel like with politics,
and to be on a team. To be on a team and to be like,
it's not just that, bro.
It is because it gives you that kind of like Yankees are better than Mets.
Exactly.
It's not even just that.
Exactly.
Because politicians are smart. That's why I say the 1% has been existent ever since civilization.
Right.
So they're smart. For instance, like, all right, they give us incentive to not like one another. For instance, immigrants are the reason why this country's economy is bad. The immigrants is gonna be like, shit, team immigrant, what the fuck is up? You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like when the argument has nothing, it's not directly about immigrants versus the wealthy. It's more of something like, all right, if Trump does this, it will affect these people like this, these people like that, and these people will lose out more than these people will lose out. Mm-hmm. Then it's not saying the argument is not saying, well, fuck immigrants or white power or anything like that.
Right.
It's not saying that, but the idea is there.
It's the same way they're saying like,
you know what I'm trying to say? I don't know if I explained it.
People saying the Black Lives Matter. And then like the response of all lives matter. Like
exactly. Exactly. So that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you now. When I see Black Lives Matter and they do shit like rioting and like I seen the other day a post where it said black people.
But that's the media saying that.
Hold on. Let me tell you. No. That's what I'm saying. I get that.
The media just saying, oh, well, Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter was never organized with a figurehead and a set agenda.
It's not organized at all. It's no fucking
hashtag.
That's what I'm saying.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's people are like saying it's affiliation of a group and of a like, and that's why when someone says the term and they're like beating someone up, it has no affiliation to what the fucking real meaning is.
Yeah, but that's what I was trying to say. When I see Black Lives Matter doing some crazy shit like that, I'm like, there's a part of me that's like, fuck, like, and then when I hear somebody say like, somebody posted the other day, peaceful, or like quotation marks. Look at this peaceful protest.
Right.
And a part of me is like, fucking, you just gave them ammo. And I'm like, who's them?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no team.
Right.
But there's a part of me that feels like Black Lives Matter is me. You know what I mean? So I'm saying that's why I feel like, you know what I mean? That's, you know what I mean?
You're fucking black.
So
the other thing with why people feel they have to connect themselves with political ideas and fight these arguments is politicians at the end of the day are gods in our society with the lowercase g. They control policy, they control our welfare, they control our food, they control everything.
Right.
Pretty much.
So as citizens of a country, when we argue, we're playing politician with a lowercase p.
Yeah,
so it's like we feel that if I can prove, Kenny wrong on why, such and such programs should be funded, there's a certain intelligence or power within that I have over that person. So I think that's why political arguments get so deep, because at the crux of it is, what is the welfare? What is the well-being? What should be done about society as a whole? And then that is based on your own intelligence.
That's deep.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm burning up. Hold on. This big got me burning.
No, thank you for that clarification, man. That was a deep insight and look at what it really is and why we argue. But I think Facebook is weird too, especially when people start unfriending and unfollowing.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
Because then you're furthering your bubble.
Exactly.
And you're furthering catering to the people that already think like you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it just furthers the problem, and it's weird, man. And then sometimes when I see people post like certain stuff, like I'm like, yo, who the fuck are your friends?
That's
like,
that. Yeah.
Like,
Right.
yo,
That's
like,
so real.
Who you associating with?
Like, yo, when
so
it was
real.
like fucking, when they were rallying in Baltimore, people be like, oh, these animals. I'm like, yo, who the fuck let you say that? Number one. And then with that mentality, you would be the first person to pick up a rock if you was on their side. Because you just following what the fuck other people tell you to say.
Flip it, yeah. But
And
that's people's, like, I gotta be a part of a team mentality. That's why, like, political parties need to be fucking
demolished.
They need to be
It's not in the
demolished.
Constitution. Political parties are not in the Constitution.
It's like
They're not.
you're automatically dividing people. You're saying, well, I'm a Democrat and you're a Republican, so we're automatically gonna bump heads.
Yeah.
It's automatically
There's
dividing
no progress, man.
The other thing that I heard this cat on the radio on BAI, and he was actually an anarchist, right? And most of us think anarchist is someone that just wants to run on the street.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm not too hip to exactly all the philosophies of anarchy, but the thing that he spoke, he had just came fresh off a trip from Europe, and what he said was people's understanding of political philosophies between fascism and communism and democracy and republics are so well defined because of the education systems. They can have conversations and not have reactionary politics, because that's all we're doing is the moment Trump says this or Obama says this, we're just reacting to it. We're not even putting it through a filter of a political educated system of, oh, okay, this is the subtleties and different sides of that kind of type of argument. The moment you say someone's a communist, people are ready to throw them in jail.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, you can have a conversation in London or whatever. You're like, yo, he has some communist leanings, but he has some fascist leanings. And no one is like, there's no alarms.
Why do you think that is, though? Like, why?
Because their society's been around for thousands of years. America is the baby with the biggest gun.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yo, that's a good
Yo,
one.
you know what's funny?
America's a baby with the biggest gun.
I was playing 2K the other day, and I was talking to a dude from British, from England.
British,
Excuse me, from British. Excuse me, that's from England.
He plays 2K better than he speaks, people.
Yeah, a lot better. Come lose some money. But anyways, he kind of shed a little bit of light on what you were saying. Actually, my boy asked him, what does he feel about the politics over here? And he says he feels like it's a joke. Like,
they have to be laughing.
They're really laughing
Donald
at
Trump
us.
is the president.
Yes.
A reality
or not,
a reality
he is a reality star.
Is the president. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
Yo, in Trump in London, the word Trump means fart. Like,
our president is fart.
Yeah, President Fart.
President Fart.
That's funny.
Addressing the nation.
It's crazy, man. I mean, hey, man. In the end of the day, bro, I just feel like we just need to, like, I feel like us as people need to concentrate on being just more united, man. Like, we let any little thing fucking.
I think there needs to be real conversaons had.
Yeah,
in person. In person. Yeah, fuck Facebook shit.
That's why we're doing this.
But on networks like Zen Live, not fucking MSNBC and Fox and CNN.
And every
fuck
belief,
them because fuck them,
dude. Every belief.
Straight
thank
up.
God for the internet, because think about all the knowledge and all the part of my beliefs
it's
and
a
the
gift
way
and a curse, though.
No, it is a gift and a curse. But I'm saying part of my beliefs and the way I think and my outlook on things is because I listen to podcasts and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think about how crazy that is.
And you listen to different people, because it's always the podcasts you listen to. They always have guests that have different people with different views, and you get to listen to other people's views.
Yeah.
Yo, Frank, you made a great point earlier. I was listening to Joe Rogan just had Alex Jones on the other night.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it.
Dude,
yet.
it's awesome. I have a whole new respect for Alex Jones. I mean, he's
Really?
still entertaining
Really?
and crazy as fuck on a certain level. Yeah. But just listen to him. He's got some fucking deep theories as far as like, because he's against the globalists. He's not left or right.
Yeah.
Like you totally see how the left is trying to like throw him under the bridge with all the Pizzagate stuff that he was talking about.
Yeah.
But then the right use him in a certain way. But he was talking about actually Rogan made a point. He was exactly what you said. He's like, you turn to MSNBC or CNN, you hear one thing. You turn to Fox, you see something else.
Yeah.
Someone's fucking lying. They're both fucking lying.
Somebody-
You're not getting the
I got a
truth.
question. This is what I didn't get either when Alex Jones went full blown Trump. Like,
He
That's
really believes.
That's really.
I know.
That was really odd for me to see that, and
When
that
he-
kind of turned me off to him a little bit.
Yeah, I know. He kind of explained. He kind of
and
gave
I
a
watched him and
generic-
stuff, and so some of the stuff he said was like, oh, maybe Trump's got a point. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't
And then,
know.
like, I was surprised though that he went full blown.
Yeah,
Trump.
I really
'Cause I'm
was.
like, I'm pretty well grounded. I'm like, you really gonna go this hard for this guy?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, this is your answer to all the shit that you've been preaching for the past 10 years?
Yo, honestly, the same way.
He
Like, you
feels-
bring out
way.
good people like Ron Paul that spit straight up fucking fire facts.
Right.
And now you're gonna bring out Donald Trump, like,
Yeah.
Who's just saying
And
we're
he's
gonna
your
do
guy.
everything great?
He feels that he was saying in the interview, and I'm not obviously defending Alex Jones at all, but he's saying yes, Trump has his flaws, and that's as far as he went with that. But he's saying that he is legitimately such a disruptor for the globalists, because that's who Alex Jones is.
For the people who really run.
So
the
that's
world.
his agenda.
Really running shit.
Yeah.
He is fucking everything up because he's not listening to everyone.
Right.
Yeah, he's not listening to, Black Lives Matter or women's rights or anything else, but he's not listening to anyone.
Yeah.
And that little
Right.
cog in the wheel is fucking up everything. And he was making all these kind of general statements about how, like, there's real patriots in the system. Like, within the government, yeah, there are obviously fucked up people that are manipulating shit to benefit them, but there are also some really good Americans, good humans that are also kind of fighting the good fight. Like, basically, he's saying, like, almost like it is fucking Marvel Universe out here. Like, there are fucking secret agents out here fighting on a whole nother level that none of us get to fucking see. And he was like, dude, there are good
interesting as
FBI
fuck.
agents, there are good CIA agents, NYPD cops that are feeding him information
Stuff
about
fight of life, good and evil.
that is feeding him information, telling him this information that he's trying to put out there, but he gets spun on by mainstream media left and right as a kook.
Yeah.
But he's getting information from real people.
I like Alex Jones because I feel like he's really honestly doing
What he believes is right.
What he
Yeah.
believes is
Yeah.
right. Whether I don't see everything that I don't believe everything that he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's hard to it's hard to look into his shit.
Yeah.
But I lost my train of thought.
It's all good. Look at that, because Joe Rogan makes him slow down, because he'll do this
I'm
Alex
gonna
Jones
watch that
rant
interview.
where he'll bring up 5 things in a row, and Joe Rogan be like, "All right, dude, you can't just say that. Let's back up.
Right.
Where did you get this? How do we
he
prove
goes
that?"
to him like that.
Yes, he
Okay,
makes him
that's-
slow down.
that's
Someone
really
like that,
good.
You
needs
break it
that.
down, and
That's
you're like,
really good.
yo, Alex Jones is a researcher,
Yeah.
and his brain works just faster than everyone else. And he's been doing this for so fucking long. When he's talking, he's already made the 10, 20 connections that we would need a fucking,
Exactly.
5
Exactly what I'm
years
saying.
ago.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard
So,
to sift through his shit.
It is.
You know?
It is. But it's interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting, guys. We're winding down here. We got about 3 minutes left. So what do we make of this shit, man?
It's tough because I got friends that are Mexican and I have friends that are Muslim, So
Right.
Yeah, I got definitely both.
It's hard to.
And the majority of the protests is random white people and shit.
That's weird.
Like, dude, what?
It's like all these liberal ass white people, right?
I think the liberal media has made white people and just hate themselves for being white.
Yeah,
Some
there's
of
a lot
them,
of guilt. Extra
I think
guilt.
that's real.
I can understand that as well.
It's
I
made
wish you
everyone
wouldn't-
way too emotional over
Yeah, everybody's so touchy now. Like, you can never fucking. And I ain't gonna
That's the
front
thing. It's such a weird that's why Trump is the weirdest thing, because it's like, dude, you're right about we're taking PC shit too far,
Right.
but you are fucking off the wall with him.
He has no tact.
You can't even agree with him without
no
disagreeing
tact
with
at
him.
all.
Yo, he brought up Schwarzenegger during the prayer ceremony.
Yo,
I told you that today. I saw that.
did you hear what Arnold Schwarzenegger's response to him?
I did, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, yo, honestly,
I
bro,
saw that.
it's crazy, man.
What did he say? He was
like, you become governor and I'll become president. Everyone
And I
can
do your
sleep well
job.
at night.
Yeah,
everyone will be
I
able to
see how to
sleep
do
well
your
at
job.
night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. Honestly, man, we just need to be better. I feel like, just like you said, we're a baby country. I feel like in time, we'll look back at this and laugh.
Hopefully.
Because we'll be able to.
I don't know if it's going to be.
We're going to
we
fucking
gonna
laugh.
make it.
I don't know if it's going to be in our like,
It's almost
I
like a
think it
kid
is.
that finds his dad's gun and shoots himself.
I lost
God forbid.
all hope. I'm just going to put
We're
that
gonna
out.
lose power eventually.
I lost
but
all hope for society.
that's why time now is more
I've
critical
lost
than
it.
people think. History always gonna repeat itself.
That's-
But on that note, we will repeat ourselves next week. We will be back. I think we're gonna be back on a new time slot. I will update all the people with that. Thank
The
you for
Gawncast.
everyone that commented and tuned in. Is it possible we could
Shout
play
out
a
to you
minute
guys.
of one more track on the outro?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, so I wanted to play this song called Coma.
Coma.
Put that
because-
pussy in the coma.
This is gonna be off of
The
Roommates
Roommates.
album. This is me and Geno. Thank you guys for tuning in. Stan,
Hey.
thank you.
Anytime,
You are
man.
Thanks a lot, man.
Anytime.
You my baby's daddy. She
Yo, I
said,
feel
are you
like
my
I-
baby's daddy? She said, are you my baby's daddy? I swear I did it for the culture. I never had no Range Rover. I used to hit it on the sofa and put that pussy in a coma. I grew up like a loner, then never got his diploma. But she loving my aroma, that's why I put it in a coma. I swear I did it for the culture. I never had no Range Rover. I used to hit it on the sofa and put that pussy in a coma. I grew up like a loner who never got his diploma, but still she loved my aroma. That's why I put it in a coma. Yeah, my girl got double D's like a Glorious. Yeah, body straight stacked like the Warriors. I was ready to die like Notorious. Now the pussy got me hooked like choruses. You been ignorant if you been ignoring this. They just lack definition like the sources. Can I get more of this with your poorness? Yeah, my girl make it clap like an audience. And then I brought some Coronas. She wanna sit in Long Islands. She moved up from Arizona. Yo, she got a bronze booty that'll make the borough rap. I made a leg spread quicker than the Euro step. I had to thank her for fucking with a loner. Brought me to life, then I put it in a coma. I did it for the culture. I never had no Range Rover. I used to hit it on the sofa and put that pussy in a coma. I grew up like a loner who never got his diploma, but still she loved my aroma. That's why I put it in a coma.
I remember back in grade school, Shorty was the baddest. Shorty had them double D's, something like my average. The moment that I bust to them niggas was the maddest. Had her begging for the hit stick like Madden. Long white tees uptown was the fashion. When I got to smashing, to my niggas I'm bragging. If she was a smitty, we treated her like class. As long as the team passing, yeah, we getting that action. Niggas had them sidekicks, but I was focused on my side chick. I had them doing my assignments and kept them wetter than a hydrant. And now we getting older, and Shorty wanna reminisce. Shorty, you could come over. I know you had to learn a bit, and if you need enclosure, maybe we could just politic. But when this shit is over, mommy, vacate the premises.
I swear I did it for the culture. I never had no Range Rover. I used to hit it on the sofa and put that pussy in a coma. I grew up like a loner who never got his diploma, but still she loved my aroma. That's why I put it in a coma. You looking at the train time? You got the train time. I got that same line. My Corona, my Corona. Said, are you my baby's daddy? She said, are you my baby's daddy? She said, are you my baby's daddy? I swear I did it for the culture. I never had no Range Rover. I used to hit it on the sofa and put that pussy in a coma. I grew up like a loner, then never got his diploma, but she loving my aroma. That's why I put it in a coma. I swear I did it for the culture. I never had no Range Rover. I used to hit it on the sofa and put that pussy in a coma. I grew up like a loner who never got his diploma, but still she loved my aroma. That's why I put it in a coma. Yeah, my girl got double D's like a Glorious. Yeah, body straight stacked like the Warriors. I was ready to die like Notorious. Now the pussy got me hooked like choruses. You been ignorant if you been ignoring this. They just lack definition like the sources. Can I get more of this? What you pouring this? Yeah, my girl make it clap like an audience. And then I brought some Coronas. She wanna sit in Long Islands. She moved up from Arizona's. Yeah, she got a bronze booty that'll make the borough rap. I made her leg spread quicker than a Euro step. I had to thank her for fucking with a loner. Brought me the light, then I put it in a coma. I did it for the Georgia. I never had no Range Rover. I used to hit it on the sofa and put that pussy in a coma. I grew up like a loner who never got his diploma, but still she loved my aroma. That's why I put it in a coma.
I remember back in grade school, Shorty was the baddest. Shorty had them double D's, something like my average. The moment that I bust to, them niggas was the maddest. Had to begging for the hits.